Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Clash Royale with Logeeny Games. Man, it has been a long time since I've brought you guys an episode of Clash Royale, but I finally have a little bit of an occasion to bring this back to the channel. But I want to show you guys what I've been doing with my deck recently. Let's go ahead and jump into this replay just for a moment, and then I've got something special that we get to do together. So here we go right away. I've been kind of adjusting my deck a bit, upgrading my cards a bit. I should have showed you guys a little bit more about my deck, but it has been getting some upgrades. Namely, my Barbarians are now level 8, my Spear Goblins are level 8, and my Hog Rider is level 5. Look at this huge mass of troops coming down the lane, and boom! Boom. That's all it took. Just that arrow to take all of them out. Of course, his push greatly deflated right there. I'm going to drop my own minion, Horde level 7, to take out that hog, and then up we go, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop my Hog Rider level 5, which is kind of a recent thing, and my level 8 Spear Goblins to back him up. So that that little baby dragon is gonna do some work, but the freeze spell helping out, and that has been kind of my thing. The hog freeze has been really helpful. That level 5 Valkyrie is intense though, so I'm gonna have to think of something. Okay, let's go ahead and drop the Musketeer and do some work on her, and then eventually we'll get that baby dragon out of the way as well. But I've got a pretty good lead after that terrible little minion fiasco there at the beginning from my opponent, but there's a lot still to come. You can see there's a wizard in the deck, but I don't even know if the wizard ever gets played in this battle. Kind of waiting for it to come out, but oh, there it goes. There it is. All right, so now I've dropped my minion horde to try to get up in there and do a push, and it's working out. I mean, my Musketeer is still going down the lane. Now I'm going to drop my level 8 Barbarians to try to tank a little bit. Here come the minions, though. They're going to start doing work. I'm going to counter with my Spear Goblins. And come on, get the minions. Get them. Doing a little bit of work on that tower. And I'm going to go ahead and drop my Hog Rider to rush in there real quick and get some more hit points taken out. I'm thinking if I'm lucky enough, if that Valkyrie would have been slower, I could have gotten maybe another hit off, and that would have been nice. So now I'm feeling pretty good. All I've got to do is get down there and take another shot off or get my arrows down there or something. But here comes the desperate push at the very end with the double XP, and here comes just a load of troops. I'm trying to counter with, oh, there we go. I'm going to drop the skeletons, and those guys are going to do some work. But my opponent's going to continue to push with level 8 minion horde. Going to drop those arrows to stop them. At this point, if I can just get my hog to that king tower, I'm just going to go for it. Even if I lose my tower, I've got to get up there and get my shot off. One more hit. Yes, and it's over. So there you have it. It worked out quite well. It's been working pretty well. I've been, I have my hit and my miss days. But this was a good day. So anyway, I could be pushing a lot more, but I just don't play all that much. Take a look though. Magical chest ready to open, and a gold chest on the way, and then 2 silver chests. This is what I have been waiting for, to open this magical chest with you guys. Again, it's not super magical, but it is magical. And before we do, just a quick rundown of my cards and what I'm going to be hoping to uncover or open up, unlock, whatever. Got the freeze, level 2. Got the level 8 Barbarians. Got the level 7 Minion Horde. Level 3 Skellies. Let's just see. As we scroll down, I've got lots of stuff I could be upgrading, but man, it costs so much gold. Like, I'd like to do the fireball, but that's going to be 1,000 gold, and I'm kind of wanting to see what I get out of that chest. I do have the level 2 Prince. I've got the level 2 Baby Dragon. So I could have a mini P.E.K.K.A. up quite a bit. I could have more from my bomber. Just don't use him that much. I do have a lightning spell, which I'm not that into. I have a level 2 Goblin Barrel. I would love to upgrade him. Level 4 Rocket, which has been kind of nice. Level 3 Balloon. Level 2 Giant Skeleton, which I think I purchased. Like, I paid the 2,000 gold and got another Giant Skeleton. Got the Expo, but of course I barely ever touched that. Just such a cheeky card. I have a Wizard, and this is what I'm hoping to get more of. I would like to use the Wizard more. You can see I have an upgrade available for my Inferno Tower, but I'm just not wanting to spend the gold on it. Also, same with the Tesla. Probably should upgrade it. Maybe the Cannon. I would experiment with way more card variations, but I just don't have enough gold, so I don't know what to do about that. Anyway, hoping for some more Wizards. If I can get my Wizard upgraded, I could be using him a lot more, as a Wizard is really low level. He's really easy to counter. He's just got such weak HP that I'm not that interested in him. So this is kind of the run-of-the-mill silver stuff that I just come to expect. La-di-da. 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 Okay, so magical chest. Are you ready for this? What are we gonna get? Quite a bit of gold. I do appreciate that. All right, some more barbarians. I just got done like building those guys up and upgrading them, so I'm not that interested in them right now. Another rocket. Okay, please. Okay, another hog. You can tell I just upgraded him as well, so not that interested. 20 bombers. Okay. Skeletons. Okay. Look how many skeletons oh my gosh. And 10 inferno towers. Aha. Another freeze. Two freezes. That's quite nice. If I could come across one more freeze card, that would be nice. Okay, so nothing for my wizard, but freeze. You know, I'm using that freeze. So if I can get one more freeze, that would be awesome. My poor wizard, though. Look at this guy, just wishing to be used. His hit points, 340 hit points. What's the hit points on my spear goblins? I don't pay enough attention to this. 100. Okay, so he's got quite a bit more, but there's 3 of them, of course. What about these? 158? Maybe he has more hit points than I thought. I feel like I'm able to just counter the wizard so easily, though. But I could be wrong. Hog Rider. See, look at all those hit points. Level 5 Hog Riders are awesome. So anyway, that's what's up. I'm still down here. That said Arena 4, but I'm kind of like back and forth between 5 and 4. I could be pushing more. I could probably be just a lot better at this game. And I'm just not. So I'm working on it, though. I'm working on it. Let me tell you, though. Let me tell you. I see a lot of YouTube videos about what is the best deck. What's the best stuff? You need to be using, you know, giant skeletons or balloons, or what do you need to be using? Let me tell you. The deck that you can use the most, it really comes down to the talent of the player and how they use their deck. Of course, you don't want your deck to be too expensive. There's certain ways, certain things you can do to kind of optimize your deck with the average elixir cost. But it really comes down to how you use your cards, how you're able to read your opponent, how you're able to react to your opponent, capitalize on their mistakes. And really, there's a lot more skill in it than just, hey, this is the best deck. There's lots of decks that could be considered the best deck, but in the right hands, with the right user who knows how to use the Prince really well, or the Mini P.E.K.K.A. It just comes down to knowing your cards and how to use them the best, being really familiar and versatile with attacks, defense, counterattacks, all of that kind of stuff. Again, I'm not an expert. This is what I'm observing from people who are way better than me. That they all say they have the best deck and all their decks are different. And they all say this is the worst card or this is the best card. But they all have these different opinions because it comes down to how they're comfortable playing. So anyway, here's your little Clash Royale Philosophy 101 from Logeeny Games. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed unlocking that magical chest with me. Wish we had more things like that, but they're so rare. I never attack without a chest slot open. And I still end up with just gold and silver. I've only ever had like one giant chest, is it? And then that was my second magical chest ever. So yes, things go pretty slow around here. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.